Welcome back. Map 2. Should be long enough to be map 3, but it's not. It's map number 2. Here between K23 and For the Win. This is Nuke. This is For the Win's pick. So we are actually going part of the course. It doesn't feel like it, given how long we've been here. But For the Win can stabilize. They just need to win this map, win their map pick, and they're right back at it. And look at this. Early A hit. K23 are stacking ramps so heavily that they don't have anything here in defense. They need to make it very good on this retake.
And threw the paint can smoke in there. Pretty classic stuff, but they still got to figure out a way to dive out of heaven. Okay, that's one way to do it. Magno's surfing on the walls right there, getting himself down right into their face immediately. That is a wild start to this retake here. And the bomb's going to be stuck. It's a kit as well, so there's no way that they can get this closed out. Nope, he has nothing to say about this round. What a flashy start to the second map, man. And what a fitting way to kick things off.
That will forever be known in my head now as pulling a Magno. I've watched a lot of Counter-Strike. I've watched a lot of Nuke on both versions. I have never seen anybody do that in an official, let's put it that way. I honestly respect it. It was so utterly ridiculous that I respect it.
Just flying at your face at the speed of light right there. Oh, they did a 4-man vent drop in the meantime. 3-man so far. 4th man sneaking his way down. He's actually sticking around there. Just a little bit of a labored effort, but they'll make it through.
Oh my
Opening
God.
pick goes in the favor of FTW, so we get much more back and forth here on our second map.
They might need to save.
Yeah.
Trade is found, but they're kilometers from pulling off a retake here. It is a 3-on-3, but I think time's already too far gone. Miscommunication, maybe. I don't know. How did a player get down the vent completely unchecked? I mean, it's a bit of a mess. I don't understand how players getting caught out that badly.
Three of them were able to sneak down the vent. One struggled to sneak down the vent, but eventually made it, right? With a 4th. And usually that isn't that free, right? Usually you'll get someone in mini spamming, a molly even, something to actually deter that as soon as you feel like that there's a possibility with the smoke and nade combo towards that squeaky door, but there was no resistance in that direction of the map, and K23 definitely not expecting that as the second round of play, so excellent way to recover. It might have been a flashy start for them, but the follow-up, the second round conversion, the oh-so-elusive one when it comes to getting the bomb down for the T side, it's always tricky, but that one was a little bit too easy for FTW.
Only good news is because of those Dave rifles. Not too shabby going into this one. Add across smoke's landing. But yet to pounce upon them. For the Win only now starting to cross. And it looks like a bit of a ruse. That bomb is nowhere near Diaz. Oh no. I guess he just spammed. Oh, actually there's a bit of a gap. You might saw the legs. And then sprayed. They didn't need that. They really didn't need that. And they're so far from hitting a bomb site here. I think it's going to be an outer wrap. Smoke's landing. There's a barrel out in play. Gio still finds the kill. He does get traded, but he's got so much information for his team, and now they should be able to reposition.
Definitely going to be prepared for the side disbalance. He's got Kevlar too, so only a threat. The instant kill to the AK right now. They're just going to stand at a standstill here. As patient as can be right now. FTW hoping that someone will give things back in that sort of fashion, but I disbalance instead just walks away with their bold repeak there. So now they're in the 4v2. They kind of got him right where they want him. Magno playing an off angle. Waiting for him to fall right into his crosshair. Dodo with that molly kind of hinting at heading in that direction, so it's only a matter of time. No way Dodo would ever anticipate this. Head surfacing. Bomb dropped. And arrozdoce, I don't know how much y'all have to say about this round. It's time 1. Takes about 20 damage for it, but the P9 sidelines them right there. And we get much more back and forth in this map. Rather than swings of momentum, it's trading rounds.
Yeah. For the first map was just unbelievably streaky. And this one's looking different. All off the back of that first kill. I disbalance wins a massive duel in heaven. I really could have pivoted the round, but no, it was also difficult, especially got the information of Dodo going down with the bomb. Always going to be tricky. And the complete financial crash, the financial disaster is upon us because there's no money in the bag for the win, and yet they still feel like they have to force because the loss bonus is so low. They chips away a tad, and these players are getting peppered. Well, at least they've all emerged alive, having taken damage, going right into the grips of X5. He's already found one, and well, actually, he doesn't actually have any backup, but it doesn't matter. He's finding all the kills. He was actually... What's happening? What's happening? He actually was on his own for so long there. He could... How's he got fought? I don't understand.
Oh, man. This series... It is feeling just like home. I think in a certain sense, man. It's actually so insane. I feel like I just watched this game last night. You could just... get rid of those nameplates. We could be casting ATK versus Limitless. That's
a pretty good game as far as I know.
One of the best.
I know. I think you're besmirching both regions in one fell swoop, and that was.
Oh my goodness.
That was. Yeah. What do you even say?
Hey, ATK are conference or a pro league team now.
There
you ever heard of Limitless before?
There you go. Limitless will be there soon.
Hey, they just beat him last night, so...
How is ATK losing that much?
It's not looking great for them. Pro League is going to be a trial.
I hope they come over to boot camp at some point.
Yeah.
That would be handy. And they might, I dare say, face a team slightly better than Limitless. Going out on a limb here, guys.
It's a bold statement.
It's a bold statement. Would you rather play Na'Vi or Limitless?
After last night, I don't know. Grizz had their number. Either way, in today's matchup, a little bit of out-of-yard exchange. Jayo, again, ending that last game, starting it off right now with just constant smoke spam being peppered on in, and then the surface up secret as well. 5v3 immediately, and FTW left scratching their head as to what even hit them.
I wonder if, I mean, some of them are going to be almost asking, but what's going on? Like, this is getting ridiculous. They just can't traverse the map without losing numbers, getting sprayed from smokes, the players coming up from secret. It's a nice double up from arrozdoce, but it's not going to influence the round. That bomb is out in main. Jayo's here in the angle. Magno is a tight angle as well. X5 can sprint in from behind, so this one's over. And, yeah. This is already starting to get a little bit nerve-wracking, I think.
Yeah, we're back to the streaky nature. He's actually been able to pick up the bomb. Safety in towards that A side here.
If he gets a plant.
Surely going to be hot on the chase. He's behind the site. He's going to get a plant unless that HE can catch him.
Come on, Magno.
In time. Oh, he got him somehow.
I'm disappointed it wasn't the nade to end it, I've got to be honest. Got to be honest, and actually, with a plant, I mean, it probably still would have been a half buy, but it would have been a very good one. And now, best case, some Beagles, I guess, in the mix. Maybe a little bit of utility. Whereas on the flip side, money's getting out of control. K23 are looking good. I mean, they have that one mistake where players get down vent. But apart from that, they are kind of dominating this CT side so far.
Yeah, I feel like every individual has had their fun as well. Jayo, again, much earlier activation for him. Just kick things off with a couple of very strong outer holds. Whether that be, coming through behind that blue box there. Or, able to land some smoke spam coupled with that secret surface that comes through. It's very effective, man. It's just, pushing and pulling of the attention whenever they're defaulting. And it's forced FTW to call that timeout here. And again, the streaky nature of this game, maybe timeouts very valuable.
Even the scoreboard is pretty harrowing right now for the win. Not a lot to scream home about. They have got ramp. They have got down. X5 is lower, but he's got a lot of bodies here to deal with. And he's got to be concerned about the vent. He's got to be concerned about secret. So they are going to seed the bomb plant. And it sounds insane to say, but this is the best chance for the win for a while. It's still going to take some heroics. You're going to need a monstrous couple frags. But they've made this very compelling.
Ooh! I'm starting to get convinced right there with a headshot like that. That's got to re-inspire the troops. But this utility that's tossed in is definitely going to be something to note. A lot of smokes, a lot of flashbangs, a lot of mollies being tossed on in, and not a single kill yet found. Desperately going to look to spam through the smoke or surface through the smoke there as they're getting body blocked. They can't even find the fuser. Complete composure in the 5v5 retake right there. As like you said, that was the best chance for FTW to actually get around on the board.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised it was so dominant right at the end. That was mad. They just had, I guess it did so much util that they could just literally smoke everything. And he was going to get frisky. And it did. Nonetheless, I mean, it's still a good round before the win. A few kills. Bomb plant, their buy here is magnificent. But that is still a moral victory, and we need some actual victories here to turn this half around.
I mean, I was surprised with the amount of control K23 were able to concede right there. Not often will you give full control of secret and ramp, but that's kind of the call that they made. Maybe anticipating a fast upper execute. That's kind of the commonality in T-side rounds when it comes to half buys and utility, but they get away with that one surprisingly here. This time a much slower approach for FTW. This time though, I just balanced, able to open up proceedings.
Well, I think he was pushing
in towards the lobby.
Yeah, that's really aggressive. Really aggressive, and he's been a real thorn in the side. Some really important kills. I think at the end, towards the latter stages, I think he played himself into overpass as well. So he's had a good half an hour or so. And as these players come down secret, there's a lot of information here for K23. I haven't seen a lot lobby. There's no noise A. Dio is up close and actually goes down for nothing. He does a lot of damage, but no kills. Could be a bomb plant here. X5's on the angle and with the low HP. He chews them up. There's no utility really to push back ramp either, and suddenly this becomes ever so difficult. So Dodo does get a player. Is that coming down the vent? Wow. Okay, we are actually in a 2-on-2.
Afford to keep his attention drawn in towards ramp for so long. Dodo has to battle with where he wants to aim his crosshair, and it's not going to be on the rage in here. DS surfacing out of back silo, and will be caught by X5. Nice little headshot there, up recovered. Again, a very close post plant situation, which just needs Dodo to land that shot to elevate you right there. And who was such a clutch player in those 2v2s, without question, he would close them out every day of the week in that last map, right? But this time, it falls at the wayside here. And FTW, with the current streak that K23 are on, they can't afford that.
No. No, I mean, they've done some economic damage in the last few, but there's still so much in reserve here. There's no two ways around it. They've got to start finding success. Some early nades here onto the lobby. I think they wanted to hard pop, but they've already lost the arrozdoce. Nades are still being lined up, and I think they might still commit. Main smoke. CT vent molly. There's a lot of utility, but there's no committal. There's a trade. But they're just getting stalled out ever so much here. Raijin's going to town. There's a player coming through the main smoke, and that is devastating. That's the destruction. There's no route onto the site. There's no bomb plant. There's no chance of repeat investment. And for the winner, in a lot of trouble now. This is really scary.
Another timeout called out. I can only imagine from FTW, they're trying to discuss what on earth just happened in that last round. And I know immediately strikes the fear of God in them with that opening pick. But then they didn't realize the sort of setup that was coming through after that, right? There's so much more presence coming from K23, and this is kind of a testament to the amount of resources that they're willing to toss in that upper bomb site at the start of these rounds here. I know that they were anticipating that upper pop that's so very classic. Every team has a little pocket strat that they like to throw out to catch him off guard. Well, so patiently waiting for that K23. Able to deal with that aggression. Get up to 8, and with relative ease. This time, very little economic damage done in that last round.
Nice science lesson there, as we will learn how a nuclear reactor works. Hopefully all of you were paying attention in Chernobyl as well. Dan will be next week. Dodo's called under question now. He's actually made it down the vent. Drops the bomb, but he's... I mean, this is all they've got. His teammates are dead. This is a bizarre round, because I'm not even sure K23 know. Nobody's dropped just yet. Maybe X5 now is going to go down. Yes, he is. So, well, For the Win have low event control, but it came at a pretty mighty price.
Little clip right there, and Gio and somehow Stododo lands every last bullet, only putting him down to 2 HP, but not the kill, man. You would have loved that kill. You would have loved a man advantage there. It was so much attention drawn in. Now, X5 starts to realize what is going on here, but he's taking a nasty little offing on the top of silo. How are you meant to trade this guy out? He gets off of the silo, starts to try and buy further time here. Stododo just desperately trying to plant the bomb. X5 gets baited out by this. He's still landing shots through the smoke, and he just closes the door.
He doesn't know where he's gone.
Stododo loves scratching his head, and this buys time for the cavalry. That door's closed, and there's no escape. Wow. There's no leaving this round safe. K23 deny the bomb plant. They deny the round. On to 9 here.
I've just realised the stat lines for Raijin and X5. A combined 24-4.
Jeez.
Not like Gio's having a bad game. This is over. I mean, how can you recover from this? They're so far down.
That is a bold statement in this series.
I mean, I'll be absolutely godsmacked. I mean, they have nothing's working. They're not even getting kills.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like Overpass, the key difference was I think FTW actually had good reads. Right? They had something going for them on the CT side when they were down 10-5 at the half. We saw the work being done and the ideas, the thought process of every last round. It was there, but the execution wasn't. Right now, we got neither.
A lot of Util going down to deny this event. They know it's been, I don't want to say it's been a problem, but let's say it's been an opening on the last few rounds, and they're just cutting that off completely. So much Util going down there. This time it's not a risk. Out of smoke's landing. Diaz is going for the lurk. Arrozdoce is still towards inner. Diaz has actually found a fight. Does get a kill. First entry for a long time. And now a big decision. Where they're going to commit. Arrozdoce is failed on that lobby push. They know there's players pushing in lobby, so there is a bit of a window here. Only X5 on lower, but they haven't sprinted. They haven't gone for it. And it's allowed Idisbalance to get close as well.
X5 has been alone lower. This time he has help. This time he has an opper standing in defense. Raging waits for that resurface from Diaz. Idisbalance gets down with nothing. And X5 left. Trained his crosshairs in multiple different directions. Only good for one. Numbers being planted here again. Another 2v2. Stododo going active though rather than hiding back. Kill will go to best Magno. And Raging, you might as well give this the old college try. You got yourself 15k, nearly max cash, so an effort would be nice. Stododo catch him though, and that's much more like it. Stododo with a 4k off of DS's entry right there. That's exactly what they needed out of him.
Yeah, they just needed somebody to do something. Oh god, For the Win reminding themselves what it's like to win a round. I suspect. In so long. Oh my lord, well. At least in terms of damage limitation, that is step number 1, but there's still a long way to go here. And their loss bonus has, of course, gone down by winning a round, so they can't afford to lose this, because the bye will not be good in the following. Got to chain rounds together here For the Win. The last round was better, but they're going to need a lot more.
Well, this time they don't have the luxury of an opening pick. Instead, they're standing a man down. And right now, they're walking right into Idisbalance. He was set up in actually the right position last round, but he didn't actually convert a kill this time. He's not going to make that same mistake. He's going to nail the easy one. He has the opener of last round now. Watching from the sidelines here as the rest of his team try and pick up the pieces. A lot of scaling, but Arrozdoce walks into 3 players on ramp room. How could you ever anticipate that? A wide flick from Sedodo.
Wow.
Feels his position and his teammate. Yeah, this one's over.
Guy's had enough of this being the X5 and Raiden show. He's here to play. Pretty amazing that it's Magno and Idis Balance that they're just taking a back seat. They don't need to do anything. Never getting to them. Lot of depth to this team. And as I was mentioning, the economy is disastrous for this T side. By virtue of not keeping enough numbers alive on the round they did win. It's not looking good. Nuke goes for the hero AK. Apart from that, it's a ragtag half buy. Economic damage here is meaningless because of the money on the CD side. So we're looking for a round win. That is the only goal.
Explode in towards ramp. There's not a lot of resistance here. I just balance alone with the AWP. Locking the flash, but missing the shot there. I just balance. He's going to go for a repeat here. He does, and he gets out of dodge. He has help. He has teammates close by. They tried to run him down with a Tech 9, but X5 comes in support. Bomb planted, like you said. This isn't the goal. You don't care about bomb plants right now if you're FTW. You need rounds on the board. That's not going to come today. That's not going to come right now.
No, should just save.
This is going to be...
I mean, he's going to get lost bonus. The bomb's planted.
Yeah.
There's no point fighting this.
Yeah, just call it. Enough in the next round here. It's such a tough call to make. You're not going to win the 1v5. You know that in the back of your mind, but you're like, I'm down 11-2 now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be a painful decision.
I mean, I did call it a few ago. This definitely feels over. I mean, what's the move for the win? This is praying, just find an entry, make anything work. Every late round scenario, barring the one they managed to win, has been disaster. They cannot catch a break. They've lost every opening duel on outer. I think they had one round where they killed Yayo, but apart from that, I mean,
this was one of his 2 kills in the game right now was an opening pick, and that was one of the only opening advantages that they've had in this entire map, which is so unreal. It's not a formula for success, right? Got to have those entries. Arrozdoce snuck his way down the vents, unbeknownst to X5 here, so you're starting to see a world where they can work some angles here. X5's jump spotting right now. He doesn't see the players at the vents. He still runs away. How does he stay alive?
If he gets a kill, I'm actually gonna scream.
They've got to hard clear this close left angle. He's gonna get a kill. No way, X5. A thorn in their side. They just can't seem to get him out. At least there's a kill coming back. X5 gonna go for another. Oh, big overextension there. Now we're to equal status. Sedodo adds another one to the tally here. I just balanced rotating onto the wrong bomb site. Gonna grab himself a rifle for this retake. Again, worth the effort. Max cash. Not a big worry. So give it a shot here. Molly, smoke, and an HE to get the job done. They've got coverage. Sedodo covering out this lobby side. Michael holding things down over towards the hut, but now he's going towards Squeaky. Now they know. I just balance inside of the heaven. Has to make the drop on in soon. There's no sliding your way into this round easily. No teammates. HG's out. They'll be just dismissed. What a recovery.
Yeah, well, that was hectic. I guess those players lower on the lower side were low, so can't fault them too much. Feels like they could have played together a little bit better, but it was a chaotic situation. And for the win, I mean, it doesn't matter how they get these rounds. Every round here is a godsend given how it's been going. If they get 4 and just Molly just what's happened there? Did they really just throw a Molly in CT spawn?
Oh no. Yes.
I need a replay of that at the end. Thank you, replay operation.
Real. Hey, at least they don't have a 4v5 though within a 20 seconds of the round, though. Even if they do get rid of one of their mollies. Always a big lifeline for these teams. You want to play out these executes 5v5, and FTW, they have that luxury right now. They are able to get 4. Again, it's not the best the T-side halves, and you'd still like a little bit more, but that's workable. Get a little bit of momentum towards the tail end, too. Not too bad.
Given how this is going at times, I think 4 is honestly a massive result. And this is the one they need to find. Outer smokes have already gone down. It hasn't really forced massive rotations. I guess Gio's really far back on outer, so he can't really aid his teammates. Flashes to follow. Trying to get out of Squeaky. Magno hits the deck. Kills found. Is looking very good now for 4 the win. Yayo's a long way off. Idis Balance going to hit the deck. And it's just Gio left alone. 1 on 5. It is going to be 4 rounds. Gets a consolation frag, but it's not going to make a whole lot of difference. As he strings this one out, surely going to die to the Orpus Dodo. Give it a peek. He refuses to die. There he goes. 4 rounds found. Late recovery, but will it be enough? We'll find out going into the second half. 4 rounds for the win. All the 4s. And it's scary. This might not be enough. They're already a map to the lesser. This is their map pick, and they had a really rough T side. Honestly, 4 rounds was a result. And now getting into this CT half, I think it's needless to say, this is a must-win pistol. But Raijin most certainly has other ideas. That was an assassination. For the win have to turn this around.
Diaz is playing with the confidence like he's playing really well right now, but holding that angle, such a bold call to make, and now arrozdoce lucky to still be alive. He got dinked down right there, only taking 14 HP off. Citadel able to clear out some of the lurking presence here. X5 was looking to strike, and Magno jumping inside the vents, getting right back to his just around antics of last round. This could be done within a flash as Nope has been spotted, but he does drop the bomb. Magno going to recover. And if there was ever a way to get back into it, it would be by that pistol, continuing your momentum in the late part of that last half. But that's not the luxury afforded to FTW.
No. K23 are really good at these brawly rounds. The rounds that get really chaotic, and that one was bonkers. I mean, Stallone dropped the bomb in secret, runs down secret. There's players in the vent. They're everywhere. But K23 are so good at just exerting their individual ability. They're naturally aggressive players, so many of these guys. And so many of them are having storming games. For the win, set off the back of that pistol. I mean, pick your poison. I think they should have forced, to be honest. But I understand the philosophy here. Get rifles out as early as possible. We're so far down. I just hope for their sake that they do a little bit of damage here, because that will help them a lot in terms of forcing ecos down the line.
There's so much faith right now in their rifle rounds with this save, right? That's kind of the case that they are creating. If you're going to go for a full eco for that 3rd round purchase, you know it's going to be lacking. You know you can't afford any mistakes in that 3rd round purchase. Well, that means that you better have a great game plan coming up once that round does roll around. So they're going to walk in towards A from 3 separate directions: lobby, mini, and heaven, realizing that there's not a soul here. Make it a little unicorn round. Don't want to speak too soon, but
I think you can. I mean, this one's over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone just hide in ramp. No one go for any kills.
Yeah, this round reminds me of when I was coaching Endpoint at the Antwerp RMRs. We played them in Romania. We played Sprout. It was the 3rd map of the series. It was Ancient. I think we only got... It was a really bizarre one. We played T-side Ancient first, and we had so many rounds that went so close. I remember taking pauses and saying, guys, we don't need to change anything. Like, we just need to comms better in these afterplants. We're keeping their money so low, but we can never break their money. We can never get rounds on the board. We flipped the sides. We lost pistol. So it was 12-4 to them. And we had a pause for the sole purpose of me and Max to discuss, are we going to force here or eco and get rifles out into the next? And we ecoed. For exactly the reason that For the Win have here. Because you just feel like we need to get on rifles as soon as possible before the slips away. So that was the scenario. We did beat Sprout in that map, 16-14. So all I'm saying is maybe we can still reach a 3rd.
There you go. We'll see if FTW can get some of that same magic going. Right now you can see there is a slight pressure on that economy. Magno, this is playing with fire right now. He bunks in on Diaz. You can catch no breaks right now. He's trying to get some spam, some fortune, but it's going to fade soon, and a lot of damage done here. This is a great start to the round for FTW. It's going to help out with the lack of utility. Certainly the lack of kits here, because getting into these bomb sites with very low HP bars is going to make things hard to trade, or just straight up find entries. So good work being done early on from the outer yard players.
Still leaving these lurkers, though. They've got options. I actually think with only 3, it wouldn't be wise to commit lower. I think they're actually going to end A. That's what this feels like. Gio hits the deck. He was towards ramp. And what's the move? They're clearing through the vent. Still got Magno on the upper side, but Raijin has other ideas. Big kill. Still a player, though. That's Nope. On this lower bomb site. So Sedona's come in from ramp. And they got to make a decision. They've got to make a decision. Smoke would help a lot getting a bomb plant, but they don't have that to their name. Control now clear. Nope is still ready and waiting. Magno pushes in through secret, spots a player in heaven. And they do isolate that player on the lower bomb side. This is falling apart for the win. Sonodo can't get the kill. How close are they getting on these duels?
Gosh.
But it doesn't matter. Oh, they just seem destined to lose this map, honestly. It's just everything's going wrong.
Yeah, that's exactly what just happened right there. You actually look at that mini-map, and that little fake from Magno, the one smoke combined with the flash, it sells a rotation back up towards that upper bomb site right there. You had the crossfire where Nope wasn't completely isolated because Stododo was standing close by in the bottom of ramp, but that little fake from Magno, it puts him on an island, and I think at the very least, maybe Nope should have gotten one with his position, but he's not even afforded that, and immediately that's the round right there, right? If you don't get one, you're in a 4v3 post plant. There was a couple low HP bars, sure, but that's great patience right there from K23. Like you said, it just looks destined for them to finish.
I think the frustration is so obvious on For the Win. They could have bought more on this half buy. They should have gone all in. Well, not quite all in, but saving just enough to get a buy in the next. Because realistically, 11 in a row is so unlikely. You need to have a good half buyout. And they've saved a little bit too much money for no reason. Has to be signs of just pure frustration that they can't turn this around. Head peeks up. That's a nice kill. That's a good start. So much more work to do given the investment, but a slight creak, a slight crack of an opportunity at least to win this round does open up.
Trade though. Jayo not letting that one get too far out of the picture. Nope though again. Able to find himself a second frag. That 5-7. Having so much impact, so much say in this round. Ooh. The Eagle of Diaz as well. Another kill to add to the tally. Raging, a heavy hitter taken down in this series so far. Still, Jayo, he was the closer in that last map. They're trying to dance inside of the vents. He's able to have his back right there. They know where one player is. They know Nope is low, but on the ladder, Stododo's able to land the headshot. He surfaces up too long in the vents. And now Jayo, he's going to make the play to go down towards that lower site, and he's completely read it right. Nope. Oh my god, he doesn't even realize he has been completely duped. And it's low HP bar versus low HP bar, but Jayo's gonna have so much time to get into post plants.
There is a smoke. Is there a kit? Well, they can't be, can they? Because it's a half buy. Jayo's got a massive advantage. I guess it's not planted for control. Or double. So maybe this can get awkward. Oh, with the clock burning. They probably also know it's no kit. If they're smart about this. Smoke goes on that bomb. Jayo's going to peek through. Oh. And it's already over. There's no way without a kit. K23 really deserve to lose that round, but they don't. They don't. As I said, they're destined to win this map. And now with 11 chances in a row with so much money in the bank, For the Winner are playing to make this easy on the eyes. This would be comeback of 2023 so far, that's for sure.
I mean, K23 didn't deserve to close out that last map as soon as they did, but Jayo, he got a 1v4 to get them there. So it's just a painful reminder of what could have been, what Overpass could have been right there with Jayo, another clutch. That's going to secure them series point. Every tool at their arsenal here for FTW, but I don't think there's a gun in this world that could stop these players from trying to close this map out. Certainly not the op of Stododo, as he's taken down early.
Oh, okay.
But Diaz, that's a gun that can get the job done right there. 3 kills, 3 separate swings, 3 wins.
Maybe we'll be here a little bit longer. Even so. Delaying the inevitable, it feels like, but at least we can get some good rounds out of these remaining players. What do you do? I mean, you could save, but why not? Give it a crack. When you've had so many unlikely rounds in this series, when you know they're flustered, they're making mistakes, why not give this a go? You got some supreme players still alive on this server. Magno, monster of the first map. Jayo, hero of the second. If they can just find a gap and find some fights, suddenly this could be in a lot of jeopardy.
There's some serious cause for concern in Heaven right now. As you can see, attention turned towards that way, but it's all a game of timing at this point. Nope. His head has to be on a swivel as well. He's kind of secure behind this box here. Timing gonna favor him. Quick trade though. Last player spotted out. Magno needs a 1v4 here to get the job done. First piece of the puzzle is getting past. This player over in towards double doors. That molly could help out quite a bit. It's going to isolate these fights. Another kill. Oh, no way. They're stuck behind the flames right now. Magno. He nearly caught him with the utility right there. Arrozdoce dives into the flames to spam him through a smoke. That is desperation right there.
I feel denied. I wanted another map to end in the most ludicrous circumstances. But it's not going to be for the win, stay alive for at least another round. And here we go. 10 more required. I mean, these are so... I mean, as a player, as a coach, what do you even say in this scenario? Because obviously the cliche is one round at a time, but it's so far away. It's so far away. I guess you just have to keep the guys focusing on just playing the CS in front of them. That's all you can do. It's K23 set up inside a lobby. No moves just yet. No out of smoke, so I'm expecting a slower pace round this time. This time on the cards. Actually, Nova's actually got all the way through ramp, so pretty advanced. You can hear a lot of what's going on.
He's got himself in a really good spot right now. Jayo, consistency from last map is just constantly going for spam battles. He's trying to make himself feel like a whole lot more than one person, but I don't think they'll be fooled at all. Spam actually does an incredible amount of damage. Diaz drops a bomb. That's huge. And they're still getting peppered on through. Incredible work being done here. But Diaz has to be careful. Looking to take some fights with his teammates right now. Still have yet to get that bomb. Smoke should give it to him. There you go. You grab that, but where do you go from here, right? I mean, 5v3. I don't know where exactly Jayo's gotten himself out to, but maybe he's your next piece of the puzzle. But they're in the T-spawn, so they're saving.
This is one of those rounds you brought up earlier. I actually think it's better to die. Because you just... This is an odd scenario where, you know, economic damage is just absolutely meaningless. Doesn't make any difference. These players can't get smokes. It's a map where you need smokes to cross outer. I really think they made a mistake here. Will it actually cost them the map? I don't think so, but it could keep us here 10 minutes longer. I don't know what you call here. You got one smoke. Make it 2 now. Maybe, I don't know. You haven't got a lot of good options. Maybe ramp rush? What are the choices?
Tough decisions ahead here, but it looks like there's a lot of presence in the lobby early on. Maybe delaying out a exec. There's that molly and X5 that he clearly prioritized there. Cheekily out. Magno taking a lot of liberties here. And they are able to get a little bit of utility down towards outer yard. Beautiful HG. Nice little bounce on that one. Rage put on notice. But nothing too terribly quick right now. Instead, it's going to be a quick move in towards the ramp side of things. And in fact, it's caught a little bit of a timing there. On this Dodo certainly, but on to Nope as well. He's able to find himself a single kill, but numbers starting to drop here. We're into an even instead 4v4, and they've lost a lot of map control.
I think this is good for K23. Any trade helps them right now. They've also killed Dodo. When you're lacking nades, getting that all power to play is a big, big boon. And we'll see where they collapse. Moving back now through lobby. Squeaky seems to be the port of call. arrozdoce. He is right-eyed on the angle. Assassinates Jayo. Trades trying to be found, but he's got a teammate to back him up. And it's just Raijin up against the world. No chance here. 1-on-4. Consolation kills would be nice. With these 25 seconds remaining. And the game is yet to be prolonged. The next one's going to be a pretty woeful half by, I suspect. And is Rogent really going to save? I don't like this. I don't like this. Play for full gun
Yeah,
round.
this is the situation that I'm talking about right here. I asked one of our Studley North American IGLs, Sheikh Sula, what the move is here, and he really valued as a player at least just having an AK in a round like this. And he talked about the cheaper opportunities of a Galil. There's always an option, a very serviceable one, which is certainly the case. But like you said, it's just gonna muddy up your buy in the next round.
This is an edge case as well, because you're on 15. The reason he's saying it's okay to have that AK in place because you've got a lot of potential for economic damage. It just doesn't matter. And Raijin might win this round off the back of the AK, but that is a 1 in 100 round, not necessarily the right way to approach this. Even so, that's the situation we find ourselves in. And Raijin has mentioned, I mean, he simply has to find a couple headshots. He's got to find kills. Oh, did Surveyor spot him? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. They now know where the AK is. Impressive kill, but we need more of that. Taking a fight with Diaz, and he can't win. And that AK is also dropped well in the open.
Just going to try and cycle that throughout. Oh, that's a scary headshot angle to take against Magno. He actually tried to drop that AK in case he was going to fall on the retreat. I'd imagine. But he's still kicking. He's still staying alive here. He still has armor as well. Jayo the same. So maybe that could be tossed over to Jayo here. You could hope that he could do some damage, but see what the end goal is. They're discussing. Yeah, Jayo does get his AK in hand here. That smoke. Oh, it just phased. Or yeah, there was a gap or something. Either way, he's able to find a kill. And now we got ourselves a 3v3. Short-lived though. Diaz, again, keeps things stable for now.
Can Jayo get a good fight? He is right eye. He clears. Might have had a chance, but arrozdoce is ready. All too ready. And it's going to be 8. I disbalance. No armor. Bombs down. Obviously needs to die here. To,
Oh, no.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, that one makes sense. You can get body armor and full nades. We'll allow that one.
Nice.
We'll allow this one,
Yeah,
but
that one's good.
Yeah. They're lucky they got such a big buffer, because this T-side hasn't been awe-inspiring.
Not at all. Once the rifles have come out, actually outside of that, weird third round buy that we talked about and the implications behind it, slight lack of firepower and utility that does take place when rounds like that flare up. Once they've had every tool at their arsenal, they've had some very good stuff going their way. Consistent for FTW. Is it consistent enough to get 7 more in a row? Eventually you would think that someone here on K23 is just going to step up to the plate. One of these individuals that we've already seen throughout this entire series is going to deliver, and Raging is certainly one of those people.
Sorry, it's behind it. I'm not sure arrozdoce has a clue right now. Pinned from 2 directions. Fumbling with nades. Lucky to already not be dead. I can't believe he gets a kill out of that scenario. It's a massive response. Well, I'm still nervous for them.
This game has been elevated. He can't jump spot right now, though. Phasing the smoke. This is perfect for Magno. He's going to wait for that. That's a freebie kill. He can cut off further rotations. He can split up in towards that upper bomb site here. That's exactly what they're looking to do. There's another player inside of the hut, and that's known. Nope. He's getting closed in upon here, but he has to fight his way out of it. 2v2. Nope. Keeping them contained here. And Magno, next up at the docket here. He will be bested as well. Nope. He has them all. X5 now left. And the clutch looking to avoid that AWP as he scales quickly down. I don't know if Nope has spotted him in his lobby endeavor. Either way, he's going to be very quick on this flank. X5, he's not going to be ready for this one. Back's turned. Oh. Okay, eventually they will find the kill.
At least someone's saying nope. That is, that's a big round. I mean, K23 looks a bit flustered to me. They look a bit like... How to describe it? Like... Someone just needs to say calm down. And they had a clean entry there, and they didn't convert it. I don't know how arrozdoce doesn't die in the vent, and then there's so much going on in that late round. Player coming up the vent, there's players in lobby, there's pushing everywhere, and they ultimately can't convert. So, yeah, they need to. If they lose this round, they need to pause.
Absolutely wild here. They're able to land a lot of kills. They're able to take a lot of space on this A-bomb site. Rifles have been retrieved. It's a big if. These A-pops here, catching him diving down of heaven. X5 able to catch Diaz, and that's a big overstep right there. One that could cost him the game. I disbalance, dodging up with the flashes. Another one drops. X5 looking to close, and Stadodo left, needing to one-up his clutch endeavor here. Holly luckily gets extinguished by the smoke, and Stadodo able to land a stunning headshot there. He finds another one. Stadodo, he's in this.
Oh my god. I thought he was going to do that, you know. I was certain Stadodo was going to win that. And he doesn't. Wow, I mean, both maps ending in ludicrous fashion. That was... I mean, I'm going to say again, I warned you at the start of the series. You expected clean, composed, strategic Counter-Strike. Absolutely not. Carnage. Carnage across the board. That series made no sense.
That was absolutely wild, but man, couldn't have been a better